Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about all of the pans that I hit in the first quarter of the year. I am sorry in advance if I sound rushed or out of breath. I have a lot to do and I'm very stressed. So I'm just trying to get this filmed and edited so that it is up on time. But yeah, we have quite a few to go through. So what I'm going to do is put pictures up just because my own sanity and everything. So providing I actually have photos of them, if not I'll have to take them when I'm editing and that'll anyway, not the point. So first we're going to talk about pans I hit in January. January was actually the best month for pans. So the first one I hit was the shade Daydreamer, was the shade Cloud 9 in the Beauty Bay Daydreamer palette. It's like a white iridescent-y flippy shade. I used that on my inner corner and as a highlight, and it was really pretty. That took me 7 uses to hit pan on. Then I hit pan in 2am Gem from the Morphe 35A palette, and that took me 9 uses, which is shocking, and I think it's probably incorrect. Like, I probably don't have all my tracked uses on it since I bought it, because I had it a while ago. I bought it a while ago because Morphe shades don't pan that quick, especially even if you use them in your inner corner with a tiny brush, they still take like 30 uses. So I think that does have more uses on it, but I don't have them tracked. Then I hit pan in the shade Savannah from the Barry M Tiger palette. That took me 11 uses. It's like a matte brown. Then I hit pan in my Colourpop Super Shock in the name that's on the screen because I can't pronounce it and I'm not going to try. And that took me 3 uses. I don't honestly know how. I think it's because I was using it as a liner or like an outer corner or something, and I just hit pan in it. Those shades are weird because they're so squishy. And then I hit pan in my W7 Eye Lust in the shade Center Stage, and that took me 11 uses. So in January I hit 5 pans, which, as I said, is the best month from this quarter. But I did finish a lot of eyeshadows. If you saw, or if I don't know which one's up first, but in my quarter empties you will see my eyeshadows, and I also finished one since I filmed that, so you will see that in my Pan That Palette update, and obviously in the next quarter empties. So then for February, the first shade I hit pan in was a shade from a She Glam palette. I don't know which palette. I don't know if the shade had a name, but I just call it Pink Champagne, and I hit pan in that after 5 uses. They're very squishy. They're like even squishier than Super Shocks. Like they're almost cream, but they're so pretty as toppers or like inner corners. So I hit pan on that fairly easily, and then obviously hit my 10 uses. Then the second shade I hit pan on was again from the Beauty Bay Daydreamer palette, because I had that in my palette rotation for 2 months, so for January and February, and it's the shade Wanderlust, and that took 9 uses. That was a peak. I mean, you will know because you will see. And then another She Glam shade that was also in my, actually the first one wasn't in my 10 uses, so I don't think I have my 10 uses on that one yet. I think I just have the 5. But then the shade that I'm calling White Pink, I hit pan on after 8 uses and then did get my 10 uses on it. So I hit 3 pans in February. Then for March, I actually only hit 2. I nearly went down like 1 every time, except I hit 5 and then 5, 3 and then 2. And one I actually hit like the other day. Like, I think it was literally the 31st. Oh, it was on the 31st. But the first shade I hit pan in is the W7 Aquamarine palette. It's the shade 3, so it's like on the right. Which is in my Pan That palette, and it's one of the, there was 3 shades with no pan. There's now only 2. I think that's gonna go really quick. It's really pretty light blue. The pan looks really funny though. I think it must have been the way I pressed it. Then the shade I hit on the 31st, and this is actually a spoiler, but I've mentioned this palette in other things, even though the intro / update isn't up yet. I mean, I haven't filmed it yet. It's, you know, it's ages away from happening. But I have been doing level 1 for Project Level Up with the Cash Beauty Colour Trip palette, and I hit pan on the shade Acid, which is neon yellow. And if you saw my Get Ready With Me or any other video where I mentioned it, what did I do? I dropped that shade and smashed it everywhere, so I only had a bit, so I tried to salvage it, so it only took me 4 uses to hit pan. I was doing a lot of yellow inner corners. I did a yellow and blue look, I did a neutral and yellow, and then I did yellow, orange, blue, I think. Is that what I did? Yeah, and then I hit pan. So yeah, it took me those 3 and it already had a use, so that is very exciting. I am hoping to hit some more, but I am really focusing on a lot of empties and my 10 uses. However, my current palette rotation palette rotation palette is the Beauty Bay Botanicals. Again, this video hasn't even been filmed, won't have gone up at the time of seeing this, but this has a few shades that already had 10 uses on it, and I'm trying to do 10 uses on a lot of them, hit some pans, do whatever I can. So I'm working on some of them. One I actually have in my brows, one I have on my eyes in the middle. I will just show you because I don't really care. I don't have any progress really. I've only used this twice. So far I've used Oak twice in my eyebrows because the dip is dipping. So hopefully I can hit pan in that. And then today I have Canyon on because this now has 12 uses and I want to hit pan in it. Also, it's so pretty because it flips like pink. It's like orange and pink, if you can see. Wait, can I try and do the mirror trick with duochromes? Oh no, because it's on my eye, so I can't really. Wait. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So I want to hit pan in those 2, but there's a lot that you can see that, like, I can see the lines on that one. That one's like a really deep dip. I can see the lines on that one. I can see the lines on this one, and this one doesn't even have the 10 uses yet. I also have that in my crease today. I just have one more use to go on that, so it does have 9, but still crazy. Yeah, so the shades I have to hit my goal on are like this one, 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 and this one. So basically this quad, this green. Oh wait, no, these 6 shades, this green, and then this green. and then obviously that just has one more. So I do want to do that, but I also want to hit some pans because the dips are so dippy. But I love this palette. But anyway, rambling on about different project. Yeah, just a little spoiler. But I am just going to quickly talk about any face product pans that I hit, which I hit one a month, which is fine. Again, panning a lot of things to the end. I do think I hit panning my Franken bronzer at some point in this, but I don't know when. And that is actually so close to being done now. But for January, I hit pan in my Sleek cream bronzer in the shade Madrid, and that took me 60 uses exactly to hit pan. I actually think it took me 59, and I was like, I want to use it one more time to make it bigger. But yeah, I thought I was going to hit pan in that for so long. It's kind of how I'm feeling with what I'm using right now, but cream bronzers take a while, even if the dip is dipping. Then in February, I hit pan in my Beauty Crop Mini Pressed Powder. I can show you this. I don't know if I have a photo of it with pan, but I can show you this because it's empty. So yeah, I hit pan in that in February, but it's gone. It only took me 9 uses to finish. It took me 4 to hit pan. And then apparently I just thought I would just not write how many uses it took me to hit pan on my Made by Mitchell. I think it'll be in my other spreadsheet, so I'll have a look in a minute. But this is what this is currently looking like. Because I just repressed it. This is such a weird formula. Like, I don't understand. Even trying to repress it, like, look how weird it is. It wasn't letting me repress it. It crumbled. It cracked when I was putting my powder puff in it. And then it started crumbling. And then I could see, like, under the powder, I'll put a picture in of how weird it looked. Because I did take a photo to send to my girlfriend, so I now have that. But I was like, what is that? I don't understand, but I'm trying to finish it, so it is fine. Let me just see if I can... No, I didn't write it on there either. It wasn't very many because I currently have... I currently have 14 uses on it. So I'd say maybe like 7 or 8 is when I hit pan. But I'm honestly not sure because I'm an idiot and I didn't write it down in my spreadsheet. But oh well. Anyway, that is all of the pans I hit this quarter. I don't know if it's going to pick up or not. Maybe. I mean, doing 10 uses means I'm probably going to get a lot of pans. I'm also doing pan those eyeshadows now. I have one of those shades on today. I actually also hit a pan today, which will be a next quarter's video, because it's April. But yeah, as I said, I'm just focusing a lot on finishing products, but I do think I will have some more pans to share with you next quarter. Well, at the halfway point at the end of June. Very exciting and very scary time for all panners. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.